So welcome back, and now it's the second half. The second half's a little bit different. I come from a long line of strong women who have fought against centuries of invasions to have ownership over our own country. The oppressors, the Vikings, the Normans, the English army, they raped our country, our people, and generations on we still do not have ownership over our entire Ireland. I come from a long line of strong women who have fought to have ownership over their own land to feed their families from. Through attempted genocide, starvation, and famine, I stand before you as a descendant of those warriors. Today, I stand with a long line of Irish women who are fighting for the ownership over their own bodies. We are fighting to repeal our 8th Amendment, to have ownership over our reproductive health, to have the privacy and the freedom over our wombs and our vaginas. You see, most of the invaders came to our country, they took what they wanted and they left. But through the seeds of freedom grew a new oppressor, cloaked in patriarchy. The church and the state got into bed together, and they have never separated in their resolve to fuck Irish women. Irish women, you're such breeders, you have so many children, such large families. That's because the church and the state have never allowed us to protect our own vaginas. Their dogmas invaded us time and time again. Condoms illegal, morning after pill illegal, contraception illegal, home birthing illegal. My mother used to smuggle in tampons from America because they were seen as items that could cause interference or even sexual pleasure. And that shit is still clouding my country. I was home 5 months ago, and when trying to find a tampon, I couldn't find one except for in between the hours of 9 and 5 in a chemist. After hours, it's only sanitary pads, ladies. Wow. 12 women a day leave Ireland for medical reasons or personal choice to have abortions in the United Kingdom. Since I was born, 170,000 women with Irish addresses have walked heavy with the shame and the guilt in those airports, through those offices, knowing that in their own country, their wombs were not held, cared for, or supported. They walk heavy with the ghosts of thousands of Irish sisters who died in childbirth, died at home abortions, or with broken spirit handed over their babies to the church and state, only to find what was uncovered 6 months ago at the back of a mother and baby's home in Tuam in County Galway, 300 babies buried in a septic tank. And more will be uncovered. What happened to my Irish vagina? My good girl Irish Catholic vagina fell in love with the first serious boyfriend I had. And on the newly legalized pill, I'm that rare 1% that ovulated and got pregnant. And though all the warning signs were there, I thought if I married him, everything would be okay. And with the Virgin Mary looking on, I birthed 2 more beautiful children from that good girl vagina. But after countless years of unexplained bruises, secrecy, and hiding the truth, it took me coming to Australia to stand up, have ownership over my own body, my vagina, and protect my children. Today, the funds that you are raising money for are funds that I accessed myself to be able to stand up here and say to you that it's time to stand up for the women that can't. Stand up for the women that can't. You are sitting on a place of privilege by sitting on those vaginas, those of you that have them, because those vaginas are protected by law. Your freedom and your choice to do with them are protected. This is not a privilege that women share with you around the world. And you may not think it's a law that you would access yourself. I'm not even sure if it's a law that I could access myself. But I know from my aunties, my grandmothers, my great-grandmothers, the healing that needs to come from us being able to say that we have a freedom to act how we want to act with those wombs and vaginas. So today, I ask you to sit, stand, shout in solidarity with those women from Ireland to Indonesia. Educate yourself on the Repeal the 8th Amendment global movement, which is happening, and the 9 other countries that still don't allow abortions. And I'm going to sing a song for you now for the 12 women today that are walking, and for the millions that have walked before them. Vagina Monologues.